This week, EU leaders are discussing whether to give Ukraine EU accession candidate status. Even if they say yes to Ukraine, this in itself will mean nothing if the EU accession process is not fixed.
The credibility of the EU enlargement process in the Western Balkans is at a historic low. It looks a bit like this flag.
Many understand EU membership will be good for the Western Balkans Six, but don't understand so well why it would be good for the EU and the member states.
But the Western Balkans integration into the EU can also act as a catalyst for the Union's own internal reform.
EU enlargement can prevent the Kremlin from destabilizing the Western Balkans. So the EU should restore political will for enlargement as a self-defense mechanism.
We need a relentless focus on the fundamentals: rule of law, democratic standards, economic reforms, in order to prevent backsliding and to promote progress in governance.
Once the Western Balkan countries align with the EU economic policies, then they should be rewarded to participate in the internal market as full members.
Greater alignment with EU policies should translate into a seat at the table and greater access to funds, including targeted financial support from the funds now reserved for EU member states only.
Earlier access to EU structural funds will reduce the financial and infrastructure gap between the Western Balkans and the member states. This in turn will reduce the region's reliance on Chinese sources of finance that are indebting some of the countries.
The candidate countries should align their foreign policy with the EU. Without that, there shouldn't be progress in the EU accession process.
Without qualified majority voting, EU enlargement is too uncertain. Right now, a single member state can torpedo the EU accession process for reasons that have nothing to do with economic nor democratic conditions that govern EU enlargement.
In politics, timing is everything. The moment is now and the circumstances are right. Therefore, this paper provides the arguments and the recommendations to fix the enlargement process in the wake of Russia's aggression against Ukraine.